Hey guys, Manix Golfer here. Today we're going to be doing a hit-off between the Graphite Design Tour AD BB6S shaft versus the UST Attas Elements 6XRK. We're going to put them both on the course, on the range, and finally on the launch monitor, compare them up to my existing Diamante Cali, and see which shaft is the best performer, lowest spin, best launch conditions, and best ball speed. So we'll see how it goes. .378 spin right down the middle. .157.2. Full draw. That's a new record. Alright, so let's do the Attas Elements shaft first. What I found with this shaft, it launches 10 to 11 degrees, sometimes as low as 9. It's got a very different spin rate depending on if you hit a draw or fade, and also with your swing speed. If I'm going all out and it's at the 115 to 118 mile per hour swing speed, that spin I'm finding is about 3200, where if I tone it down into the 105 swing speed area, that spin drops all the way down to 2400. So that's a huge difference for the shaft spin based on the swing speed. What I've noticed is the 3.4 torque. That's a lot higher number than the 2.9 with the Cali, and what I'm finding with that is that the club head tends to twist a bunch when I'm swinging hard, and it's really difficult for me to time out or position the ball or roll over my hands exactly correct to get a square club face at contact. And so when I mistime it and it's closed, I'm getting some snap hooks, and when I mistime it and it's a little bit open, I'm getting some high fades. So it's difficult to get the ball flight that I really want unless I am able to square the club face, and it's not very reliable when I'm going after one and stepping on one. What I will say though is when I tone it down, the club face doesn't drag, and you don't block it out. With the stiffer shaft usually, and you're doing an easy swing, you tend to miss those to a fade. And what I'm finding with this Attas Element shaft is there is still a lot of kick in the shaft when I tone it down, and I'm seeing 10 yards further on wind shots than I am with the Graphite design and with the Cali. So I think this Attas Elements is going to work really well for me because it's a great windy day shaft. When I swing the Graphite design, which I have over here, when I swing that slowly, I notice my miss is to the left, which is, for me, it's a fade for a left-hander, and the ball flight is very low to the ground. Spin is very low as well, and it's too low. I'm losing distance. Instead of hitting something down there around 280, 290 on an easy swing, I'm seeing it in the 260s, 270s. And so I'm still seeing the 280, 290 with the Attas shaft, and it cuts through the wind because I'm swinging easy, and I'm getting that 2400 spin, and it's a little bit higher launching. But as far as the gamer goes, you'll notice I have this attached right now on the standard setting, and that's how I had the shaft aligned. I am going to game the Graphite Design Tour AD because of how well I feel the club face comes through the ball when I'm stepping on, when I'm going after one. If I'm swinging the 115 miles an hour, I know, or I feel, that I find many, many more fairways with this club. I don't have to worry about a snap hook. I don't have to worry about a high fade. The spin numbers are very consistent. It makes the whole club more forgiving when you can your shaft allows you to feel the club face opening and closing, and it's almost slowed down with this shaft. So I know a lot of people who swing slower might find this shaft to feel boardy or too stiff for them. I know when I'm swinging slower, this shaft really tightens up, and it's tough to turn the club face to square. It drags open a little bit. So the Graphite design is definitely the best performing shaft. We see that in the numbers. It's about a 7 to 9 degree launch. Little bit under 3,000 was the average spin, but I'm getting 27 to 3,000 spin numbers when I'm when I'm swinging hard, versus the amount of Cali, which was up in the 3200 area to 3000, and then the Attas, which was even worse, which was well, averaged about 3200 when I was stepping on it. It had a couple in the 3400, and that's due to contact, I believe. So gaming the shaft of the Graphite design, and keeping the Attas Element shaft for windy days. Hopefully you guys like that video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know what you think.
Be honest.